Alrighty, and we're going live. Perfect. So we had Jeff hanging out. Hello, Melinda. Which camera am I looking at? This one. So I have a headpiece in today so that I hear an echo, so you don't have to. Before I figured out the issue with my mic. I have a headpiece in today so that I hear an echo, so you don't have to. Except this time, I had the iPad up. Okay, let's see. There we go. So now I just turned down the headphone and I can only turn it up as I need to. But now I've got the chat on the iPad here to read a lot easier. So hello, Rock Twister, Melinda, and On Her Voice. Welcome in. Today, as you see, we got a little double cam set up. And what is it? Do I point this way? Do I point that way? I point that way, yeah. The other camera there is at my flat lap, which is actually behind this camera. And so I'm going to turn this camera to the sale table, and it'll show all the stuff I've got for sale today. And then the other camera will be able to watch the flat lap while I do some work. And I'll start polishing some stuff. We'll talk in the chat. And yeah, you guys can, if you at any point want something from the sale table, just speak up. But I figured rather than have a live sale like I sometimes do, and just kind of sit there and ramble on nervously until someone wants to buy something or look at something, I figure I could just polish stuff and we can hang out. And if someone wants something from the table, they can speak up at any time and we can kind of transition over that here and there. So I thought that might be a little bit, I don't want to say more fun, but I mean, yeah, it would kind of use up the time better, I think, and be a little more entertaining. Let's put it that way. So what's up, Slim? How you doing? Hey, you're a channel member now. I did a little donation thing, so it now lets creators who have channel memberships turned on to give out 10 free memberships per month, which I thought was pretty cool. Like 10 per month, that's actually very generous of them to do. And it doesn't let me choose who it is, so I just clicked give out, and it randomly selected 10 people on the channel, whether or not they were currently in the channel. I think you just have to be publicly subscribed with gifts turned on. So if you want a membership to a channel that you frequently watch, make sure you have your gifts turned on in your YouTube settings, and then you can receive free channel memberships when myself or other creators give out the free membership with that fun little button. And it kind of encourages people to maybe continue the membership once it expires after the free month. I think that's really why YouTube's doing it. It's that, like, it's their free trial. Like, here's a little demo. Now pay for more. But mine's only $1 a month for my YouTube channel membership, so don't think it's that much. Anyhow, we move this camera here. Get my chat set up there. Turn y'all here. Show you the sale table. Switch the cameras a little bit. We'll do this. Do a bit of that. I'm learning all this stuff. I just paid for the premium of StreamYard. So hopefully I learn what I'm doing here. We got no one else joined. Okay, just seeing if anyone else jumped in the chat. So today for the sale table, what we've got, oh, I realize the microphone's over there. I assume y'all can still hear me fine. That microphone's really nice. So all the quartz here is 20% off the marked price. That is the big artificial, it's the man-made coviolite, whatever it is, that I bought in Italy. And that one's also 20% off. And then some other stuff is regular priced. Some stuff's discounted, just ask. But yeah, I'm trying to make it so the left side of the table is discounted items. Got a couple things over here that are not discounted. This one I showed on the live the other day with Tyler. This one's 25. It is a Brazilian phantom amethyst. It's got gothite and hematite in there. The hematite is making the nice phantoms in the quartz spaces there. So that one's up for grabs. Currently, there's no numbers on anything. I can start numbering stuff, but if anyone wants it, just let me know. Oh, Slim's got to go. All right. Take it easy, Slim. Thanks for swinging through. We've also got quartz by the gram. Let me adjust this light a little bit. So I've got different grades of the Arkansas quartz, from super gemmy and clear, some of them with cut bottoms. That's the really nice stuff at $1 a gram. And then a lot of the rest of it is just going to be all like 25 cents a gram today. I had it separated out to like 25, 50, and 75 cents per gram, and $1 per gram. And I've got much more than this, but that's just some of what I pulled out. We've also got this big lovely. We should do a slow pull on this. That big tower for 150. Hey, what's up, Art? How's it going? This is a big Pakistan calcite, 5.5 pounds. Big old beauty there. If it doesn't go anywhere, I might entertain offers below 150. But considering the website that sells them has them at that size and weight listed for 200, 220, I figure that's a pretty good deal considering I got a good deal on it. Let's see. Banshee Mining, hello. Oh, how you doing? No gold panning today, but we're playing with some rocks and showing off my sale table for a moment before I get into polishing some rocks. And then we've got aragonite clusters here. Initially, they were going to be priced between $4 and $6 a piece, but just decided to go ahead and do $5 a pop. Every single one of these is $5. Got a whole bin of Morocco aragonite. These all come from Morocco. I did a live video at the Denver Gem Show at the supplier's booth, this tent. So this was from Amigos Minerals. I bought a small tray of 50 of these from him when I left for letting me do the live. He was pretty cool, so I bought some stuff, and he gave me some free gifts. The gifts will not be for sale because those were some really awesome cerussite crystals on barite with galena. Oh, awesome, Voice. That's cool. Voice says, in California, awaiting the birth of a grandchild number 9 any day now. Awesome. The blue piece up top, yeah. So that's actually something artificial. That is currently the only man-made thing on my table. But we'll show that off a bit. This goes by a few names. Basically, it's a copper sulfate lab-grown crystal. I bought this while I was in Italy. They've got all these lab-grown crystals that were for sale. And buyer's remorse, I kind of decided against keeping it. I've got 2 other little ones of it. But decided we'll put it up, and it's 20% off that price today. So 65 minus 20% off. It's interesting for a lab-grown crystal. It's pretty cool. But I'm trying to get rid of all the man-made stuff in my collection. Just a personal choice. I had kind of decided recently that I want mostly just all natural stuff. I have 1 or 2 synthetic things, and I will probably be getting some synthetic opals soon. I did look at getting a few synthetic opals to do with some wire wraps. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do some wire wrapping and get like, oh, where's my other camera? No, I don't know. I was going to do a couple like cabochons, but line them in a couple small synthetic opals. Look at the chat. Everyone in Cali, woo! Let's meet up and have a rock party. Let's see, here's a problem with it right here. There's 3 little blue crystals came loose. So I'm open and honest with my purchases and sales and things. I'm not trying to hide from anyone. That is man-made. It's a little brittle. It crumbles apart sometimes. So we got a whole bunch of quartz there, all sorts of fancy points. But let's see what we've got for polishing today. Move my microphone. Sorry for any noises while moving it. I try to move it gently so it's not loud. For those who saw my live with Tyler, I've got that whole little pile of cabochons here, and I figure I can do a bit of polishing live, working on those and finishing them up. I think this is not the wheel I'm on, though. That's the wheel I just finished on. It was the 600, and we're going to bump up to the 1200 here. Hey there, rockin' in Kentucky. Things are about to get a little noisy, just FYI for everyone. I'll turn down the gain on this mic, but be aware, we're turning on the machine. Going to start some polishing. And I'll turn up my headphones to see how it sounds. That's not bad. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot my gas mask. My respirator. Hold on. Safety first. That part's very important. Gotta get the respirator on. Which I now realize is gonna make my voice sound funny. A little Darth Vader-y. So this is some of the petrified wood I was working. Here, I'll show you. What's crazy is that's already only a 600 grit, and we're about to take it to 1200. This thing's gonna be like a mere polish when I'm done. And as you'll see, I'm slowly turning the stone while rocking it back and forth. That way I can get to all the edges and keep that nice dome shape and make sure I get everywhere. And I try and go around a few times and make sure I circle the stone at least 2 or 3 times per grit, and then check it by eye and see how it looks before I move on. So other than Voice being in California for the exciting birth of grandchild, how's everyone else doing? Anything exciting going on? Any fun news, rock news, upcoming adventures, etc.? And normally you'd work the whole wheel and go everywhere, but this wheel had a contamination right around here. So I'm trying to avoid the outside of the wheel. I tried to clean it deep and resurface it, but I'm still trying to avoid the outside of the wheel for that reason. For anyone wondering. You can almost see out the window in that one. Beautiful. That's going to be a nice one once it's done. Is my chat just not moving? Okay, no, there was just a 5-minute gap. No one said anything. Okay. Well, later, A3. Thanks for dropping by, Warrior. I'm going to keep polishing and just see as people drop in and out and chat as they do. We need to chat one of these days when you're not busy working. But yeah, anyway, hope you have a good day. If you're still around, take it easy. Also, a little something I thought could be fun. Maybe I'll offer on one of these streams is pull out my pile of little cab pieces, my little slavlets that are ready to cab. And if anyone wants to pay, I will make you a custom cab on the live stream. We'll just do it beginning to end, and I won't work on any other stones. We'll just do that one from the first wheel to the last, and can kind of, I don't know, do someone's custom cab that way. That might be kind of fun. Feel like I should be telling a story, but I've got my respirator on while I'm grinding. Like I need to be entertaining y'all and telling a little story here or something. Maybe we'll figure out how to have music on in the future. Come on, someone's gonna have a fun story for us. Oh, no worries, Melinda. I'm just giving a hard time. Can't tell if I'm just boring people here. I need to get a mic inside my respirator. Let's see. If I'm talking like this, how well can you hear me? Okay. I turned my mic up. Let's see. You can still kind of hear me. The respirator blocks a fair bit. Let me switch the camera. Show you this one. I like that picture stone material. Here's the bigger end piece of it. That one's got really good mountains. Wait a minute. Well, for those who haven't heard, I will be in Boise, Idaho in just a couple weeks here. They're having the Idaho Gem Show. So I'm pretty excited for that. I've yet to buy my tickets because prices are up and down every other day. I need to get on and buy my airline tickets, probably for sure this week. That's a hard word. Just kidding. I've got an echo of myself in my ear, so it gets really weird talking. That's dry. The bottom does not take a polish for some reason. All those little pockets too. Love it. Like the southern desert. All right, next up, a moss. Unless we get lost looking into that. Oh no, I could fall in there and never come out. Let's see. I'm using StreamYard. I bought the premium. So I could have people jump in here right now. If I sent you the link, you could get on camera right now and I could put you up in the corner and you could talk and show stuff, or we can do this for the podcast and have tons of people in here. We're not limited to just 2 people like before with the YouTube going live together option. Yep, StreamYard. That is correct. Nice. Oh, hit the side a little bit there. That one's very nearly a perfect circle. That one's a very nice circle. Yeah, the reason I've switched to StreamYard Loki is this right here. So 1, I can switch the cameras around like this. And 2, I can actually show the macro on here on like YouTube Live, where we can't go into the macro camera. Check this out. Look at that. We got the macro view on here. Oh, I love that so much. Look at that color right there. Comes through kind of blue. Ooh. Let me look at chat and then we'll look at it in the UV. All right, Melinda, thank you so much for dropping in. Hello from work, Mr. Joshua's Journeys. Hello. I had to lean really far in to read that one. Let's take a look at this one in the UV though. That's pretty cool. I don't know why it's so different in the colors from there to there, but that's pretty cool. And that one's now dry, so it's got a pretty good reflection on it. Getting a pretty nice finish for 1200. Considering it's got some natural pitting in it. Those pits can be a real bother. Whoops, and then I dropped it. And it smacked some metal. Hopefully it's all good. Oh, it chipped. No, I just chipped it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look what I did. Right there at the top, too. It actually broke open that druzy pocket, is what just happened. So the druzy pocket had a small pit there, but when it hit the metal, it just actually popped it open. So that small hole was there before, and now that part on the side just like actually popped out. I think that almost looks like a softer filling, maybe calcite is why that was glowing. Well, it's kind of blue. Maybe it's a blue calcite in there. Well, dang, that was a bummer. Can't believe I just did that. Just dinged her up. Sad day. Oh, change the YouTube name from Josh Weirsama. Okay. Sorry, I had to get some of my coffee. Oh, it's going to show my sticker on there. Gotta hydrate. Okay. Here we're working on some peristirite. This is the one that has a really nice rainbow flash in the end of it. I wonder if it'll show on there. Oh yeah, there. You see the rainbow on the crappy camera? A little bit. I'll show you on the nice camera in a second. All right, let's switch the camera, show you in this other one. Flash. No? No flash? Come on. There it is. Just got the light at the wrong angle. It's hard when you get the light at the wrong angle. Hey, Rocky Mountain Bear, we're just polishing some cabs. I've got a sale table up. Whole bunch of pieces for sale today. Also polishing stuff. All the quartz crystals there in that big camera, the big frame right now, are 20% off their normal price. I've also got some other stuff like this rather large calcite tower here. 14 inches, 5.5 pounds. There's a large calcite from Pakistan. And I'm asking 150, but I might entertain some offers. And no, it's not a moonstone. Very similar, same family. It is in the feldspars. This one's called peristerite. Very similar to rainbow moonstone, but it's got some key differences. Partly its inclusions and the place that it's mined. But if at any point someone wants to see some of the stuff for sale, if people are interested in purchasing, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just kind of polishing as a way to keep the stream going and make sure there's something going on, have something to do. Because I know a lot of people are kind of tapped out at the moment and not necessarily buying things. So I didn't want this live stream to be a focus on selling. But 100%, if anyone wants to buy anything, let me know. We'll step right on over. Hey, we got Patriot Prospecting in the house as well. Hello, hello. This one's soft. I have to be careful. This one is a somewhat dendritic opal agate mix. This camera doesn't do any sort of macro. Come on. Nope, you don't refocus. Okay, yeah, that camera just doesn't. That's a little web camera I got. I'll show you on the other camera in just a moment. Oops. Sorry, I keep smacking that camera when I swing my chair. When I turn my chair around, I hit it. Looks like we didn't quite get the middle there, no. It's just fingerprint smudges. But this one's weird. This one's an interesting, like, brecciated conglomerate. I don't remember if it has any UV or not. I'll give it a little peek. Oh yeah. Is that a bubble in there? The bubble. It's a little pit that opened up. A little tiny hole opened up right there. Okay. I'll be sure to clean that out really well so there's no grit left over in it. Don't want any cross-contamination. Next up, we'll go to the, I don't know, Larimar? Catch you later. Setting up StreamYard. Oh, Loki's gonna try out StreamYard. Nice. Um, yeah, hit me up on Discord or whatever. For sure, Loki. One sec. Ran out of water. I kind of thought so. Thought we were about to. My dump bin was looking full. Oh, that was weird. A little fly just went for the water. I don't know if the camera picked that up. A little like fruit fly just flew right into the water and right back out. I almost went for a little swim in the drink. All right, empty this wastewater. So those that have joined recently, how y'all doing? Any fun rock hounding trips or anything coming up anytime soon? I had just mentioned how I will be going to Idaho at the end of February for the Idaho Gem Show, which is on the weekend of the 24th of February. So if anyone happens to be in the Boise area, please come back and see me. Come back and see me. Come down and see me. So I was reading Mr. Joshua saying back to work at that moment, and so I said back as I was reading back. That's funny. We'll take it easy. Mr. Joshua's Journeys, thanks for dropping in. I'm going to have to, for some reason, gear my brain to like saying that one properly. I don't want to put the S in there. I want to say Joshua Journeys. Joshua's Journeys. All right, so let's go ahead and crank this back up. Put my respirator on and get this Larimar going. It's so hard with Larimar. You get a good polish on it, but it's got those little pitted spots. You can see not all parts of it take an even polish. There's just some parts of it that are a pain in the butt. Oh, Larimar, you were an evil one, you. Yeah, Larimar can be a pain. This one's kind of fun. It's like a really hard chert, mostly chert material. Flint and chert, maybe a bit of chalcedony. Okay. Oops, sorry. Not much light comes through or anything on this one. I don't recall if this one had UV. I can't tell if that's just the. It might just be the color up in the light. It's got a little something in there. Maybe if we turned all the lights off, we'd actually see something. But might need all the lights off for that. This one's a graveyard plume agate. Yeah, can already see the LEDs shining off of it. This one's for sure one of my favorites in this batch. You'll see why in just a moment. Hey, what's up? Jeremiah in the house. Captain Quatez. Ragnarok's is the captain. All right. Let me show you why this one was my favorite. It's hard to see, but all the really dark spots right there are marcasite cubes. The colors that come through in it, it's kind of like a nebula. I love graveyard plume. Like, tell me that's not space right there. It looks like a picture NASA would put up, right? The W Nebula. Kind of looks like a horse right there. Not quite a horse, but there's legs down there, a body, and a head. A llama. Man, I love this material. And now we got to look in the UV. I haven't fired up the lap in like a year. Whew. I feel that. I mean, I went almost 6 months without polishing myself. It was about 5 or 6 months. don't know if I need to charge my light or what. Look at that. Some fortification with some ghostly plumes. Wow. And that's why Graveyard Plume will forever be one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. Oh, that little fly is still buzzing around. Ooh, it's not a mosquito, is it? Hold on. Oh, he got away. Sorry, I should have muted first. Scared him off. He's running. Oh, that's a bummer. Jeremiah, fun little tidbit here. Whoop. We're trying to use is that better? There we go. I switched it up and we're using StreamYard now. And I don't know if you saw Tyler and I were live together yesterday, the day before. I don't even know. I've lost track of the days. But we were live together trying out StreamYard and it works great. I did pay for the premium. It is $25 a month or $20 a month if you pay for it up for a year up front. A little expensive, but I don't know. I thought if I'm going to be trying to do a lot more lives, it might be worth it just for I don't know, having more people on. If we start doing the podcast, we could have you and we could have others on without having to jump out like we did before using the YouTube go live together. It was set up so that one person would have to leave for another to come in, and there was never more than the two people live, and the host of it always had to be there. Well, now with StreamYard free, you can have like 6 additional people jump in, and with the premium, I don't even know, that number shoots up like by an extra 12 or something. So it's definitely worth trying even the free one. You don't have to do anything special. And as you can see, I was just showing with my phone. Nope, wrong way. My phone that's in a little screen there now, that one was streaming in macro, which you can't do on YouTube, regular YouTube Live or the YouTube Go Live together. You can't use your macro camera. So it's really nice that you can actually use the macro with StreamYard. And that was my number one reason for switching to the StreamYard. That and having multiple people and macro, all the good M's, good reasons. Skull. Does that say skull? Skull? What is skull? Where is that button I'm looking for? That one. Haha. Give me 2 seconds. Ah, cheers. It's like a futuristic Brady Bunch with StreamYard. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to get in now, we could just start playing with it. Get Rocky Mountain in here, Jeremiah in here. Start having people jump in and hang out while I polish. So you guys can polish too. Just have 6 screens up, 9 screens up polishing all at the same time. And for those that have just joined or are lurking, everything you see on the big camera now, I've got a little sale table here. All the quartz on the left is 20% off. We've also got quartz by the gram. We've got aragonite clusters that are $5 a pop. Moroccan aragonite clusters. I recently just saw another shop selling these for $30 a piece. It's crazy. Got a 14-inch calcite tower from Pakistan. It is 5.5 pounds. It is a massive calcite tower. Yeah, I haven't shown this yet, but light comes through it. You could put a light behind it. It's like 2 halves. It's weird. It's got that seam in it. But we've also got a whole pile of cabs. I haven't even gone over to that. So, if anyone's interested in purchasing stuff, just let me know. And we can always take a look at those goodies. A bunch of the cabs are already marked down pretty cheap. A lot of them are cheaper than my usual cabs. I'm trying to be cheaper. I spend so much time doing these from start to finish for each one. I just try not to short myself on my efforts and my time. But I'm trying to be a lot cheaper with my cabs. There's quite a few that are like $10, $15, $20. Don't know how I had it before and why it's not going back. There we go. It seems a little on level. The water's kind of building up in there a bit. Oops, I just lost the cab while reading that. Want to make a plan to do a lot. Yeah, hit me and Tyler up. Tyler's back now. He just did his first live stream back with me. He's been away a little while from YouTube. But yeah, we could plan a big fun live, have you on, and or others as well. Or if you've got a lot of new goodies to show us or just talk about or what you've been up to. I'm going to do a little podcast thing with that and actually have all three of us in there and not have to pop out. It'd be nice. And Loki, if you're lurking, you got to get ready for that too. I'm going to have you on one of these days. This is some root beer calcite. This is the froth, the foam topper, not the deep dark root beer, but would be the froth on the root beer head. You too, Rocky Mountain. Everyone's welcome. As long as everyone has a channel and can abide by the rules and not get anyone else demonetized or in trouble, it can be a fun time. I'm going to grab a big raw chunk of this to show you too. Oh, here it is. I forgot I already got it out and ready for this. All right, So this is the big, deep, dark root beer, and this is the frothy, foamy top. It's from light to dark. Big, dark root beer bands. And a slice of the frothy top. Oh, Allison, Prairie Girl Rocks is sending me photos. Get in here. I'm live. Someone tell her I'm live. And we'll take a look at this in the UV. Ooh, I'm just dropping everything today. Check that out. I love the root beer calcite in the UV. That's a beautiful calcite. And this one, I don't know if it's dark enough in here to show you, but let's try and show you. It is phosphorescent, so it has a lingering glow. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I saw it there. That does too, but I saw it there for a moment. It's really hard to see unless it's super dark in here. The camera, it's hard because the camera tries to auto adjust. There we go. Nice linger on those. I love that UV linger. That beautiful phosphorescence. There she is. Hi, Allison. You just messaged me. Do you want to come in? Do you want to get on my live? Come hang out while I polish stuff. Have the sale table up. Any and all. I just saw you sent me a message on Messenger. I was like, someone text Allison, tell her I'm live. Doing the StreamYard thing. Yeah? Okay. Let me text you the link and you can jump in whenever you're ready. Okay, just sent to Allison. You can join using the Safari app to be able to use the macro camera, if you have iPhone, that is, or you can use the StreamYard app. Both of them will work. I've got to reconnect now on my phone. Oh, it kicked me out. Hey, we've got Ozone here as well. Welcome. I'm just reconnecting my phone. Okay, there we go. Enter studio. And back to the stage. There we go. All right, I've just been sitting here polishing some cabs. I've got a little live cell table up there. Oops. We're echoing. Where's the echo coming from? Where are you coming from? Oh, there's the echo. My laptop somehow had its volume turned up. That was strange. It just came up out of nowhere. Poop scoopa. Poop sculper. Sitting here looking at coprolite under the microscope. That's fun. Yeah, we've just been polishing some pieces. I think next up we'll get into a piece of that blanket jasper. Let me just get my respirator back on. Do this real quick. keep an eye out for Allison. She's gonna join in here in a moment. Oh, that mic turned on. What's going on? Hold on. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, was there double voice? Did you guys hear me talking double for a minute? I just realized that my other, headless microphone not headless, wireless microphone turned on. Headless mic. I don't know what a headless microphone is. So, let's see. As you can see on the little camera, let's actually do this and this. Right here is a webcam. I've got 2 of these lights set up, and there's just a webcam on top of the light. So that's my second one. And my phone is this main one you're seeing through right now. Oh, that's a good comment. That crap amazes me. Uh, well, speaking of crap, I guess give me one moment and we'll go grab a potential piece of crap from Slim. He says it's a potential coprolite, but he's not actually sure. So we'll take a look at it together here and maybe send a small piece to Karen in her box that I've still yet to ship. I kind of thought maybe if today we did a live sale and people wanted to buy stuff, I'd ship it all out together. But yeah, I think we're going to do more polishing than we are live sales. But everything on that little screen right now, all that quartz is 20% off. And then got some other items like this really large 14-inch calcite tower, some cabs, some aragonite clusters, some Arkansas quartz by the gram. Talk dirty to me. Hear me getting into the slabs. Oh, nice, Karen. Looking at the cleaned up piece. So Slim sent me these. There was a big old round mass of this stuff. He wasn't sure, but he said it was potential coprolite, but it's an unknown. Could just be a cool, weird, I don't know, some sort of conglomerate jasper. Oh, I wonder if there's any UV in this. Oh yeah. Something square, something long and skinny. And what's the opinions on that? Oh, you are in the back. Oh, hold on, I looked away. Yay! Let me turn my headset up. You're in. Welcome, Allison.
Hello, everyone. No, I can't get my computer to go back up. I want to see both the chat and everything. I got to do the thing. I'm the thing, so I can watch. I'm definitely interested in the poop right now. Like Bear said in the comments, him and I have been chatting back and forth. The last couple of times we've chatted, we've been like, is it coprolite? Isn't it coprolite? So if anybody's got any really good resources for that, please share.
Yeah, I'm not sure all what to look for.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
Yeah, there's the little chunks of bone in there. I've heard, like a dinosaur eating another dinosaur, and you find obvious bone fragments, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
This
still
one
a
seems
little not
to
sure.
be a lot of feldspar.
Hey, Ragnar. Hey, everybody. Karen, Bear, everyone in the chat. What about the feldspar? Say that again.
I'm gonna switch cameras. I can't do that because then my mic turns off. Okay. Let me do this. If I turn the one off with my flat lap on it, my mic turns off. So this. See all the little flashy feldspars?
Yes.
So does coprolite get feldspar?
I don't know why it wouldn't.
Okay.
Some of my fossils in my like little death bombs look very feldspar-y.
Okay, yeah, because I would say that's definite feldspar there.
Karen just mentioned that comment that Travis made that one time when he was talking about there being corn in the coprolites.
Yeah, just look for the pieces of corn. And welcome, Travis. I meant to say hi a moment ago.
Jennifer's in the group. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. I don't know. I just don't know. I wish I knew more. That is one thing that has been just itching me lately, and I just can't scratch it either. Like, how do you know if it's a coprolite?
Right. Well, there's one at the New York Natural History Museum, and it does have crystals. But it's one of the really old, I don't remember how many millions of years old, but it was a pretty old specimen. So it had plenty of time for crystals to grow. Nothing here asks, is that from Washington State? That's a good question. That was actually given to me by a friend, Slim Pickens, and I don't know if he even knows where it's from.
Karen, as far as I'm concerned, you are the coprolite specialist.
Right.
And then she said that on the coast in Oregon, her poops should be about 15 million years old, give or take a few million years.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
But yeah, knowing what kinds of critters could be in your poops is definitely valuable information. And I still have a hard time identifying my local fossils, let alone chewed up bits of local fossils.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got going on your lap there, Rufo?
So that is a piece of blanket jasper.
Ooh, it's pretty.
Now let's switch cameras.
Yeah, that is really cool.
It's got a small amount of hematite or something in it, lightly metallic.
Ooh, I see that. Yeah, that's cool.
Gives it just right around the light, a silver sheen kind of pops up. It's more like a graphite. Or hematite, maybe. It's really locked up in there.
It's really cool.
Yeah, blanket jasper is intricate. And what I love about it too is the UV.
Ooh, that's nice. Yes.
Yeah, this one's not the best, but some of them really do pop. Oh, you know what? Do I have... There's that mystery stuff you sent me. I finally cabbed it. Remember that weird UV material you sent?
Sure. I think we decided that might be like some go-alongs with the fire agate.
This one.
Like fire agate without fire.
No, the other one.
No, that is different. Yeah, is it poop?
I don't know, but it is more than one material. Because some of it is more transparent than the rest. Some of it's very UV reactive. It's got almost not mossy structure. That's like cracks, but see the little tiny dendrites
Mm-hmm.
or something. But then it's got that lovely, let's see, glow here.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what that material is. It's weird. Love that color though. In the light, it's almost carnelian looking.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, what do you got going on, Allison?
Yeah, today I actually went through some agates from the Sherman stuff that I picked up on that last walk I went on, and I've got just a few that I think I'd like to get into the saw this afternoon. I think there's a little meat left on this one. I think I could get a few more cuts out of that. And then this one has kind of got a lot of that blue. Ooh, everything's backwards. That blue. And so I think I can get this in the saw too and get a nice flat face on it.
Yeah.
So we can see better what's happening inside that agate.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, I think so. And then, not a lot of cutting, just a couple, I think I can just get a couple more pieces off of this one and then just one nice slice out of that so we can see what's going on inside of it. I cut some of that, what I think is graveyard. So there's kind of
looks like graveyard to me.
End cut, and then I've got one more slice that I still haven't cleaned up yet. But there's another one, and then one more here. The other end. Whoops, everything is way, way backwards.
Jeez.
So.
Never did I want to spend so much time in a graveyard.
Did that the other day. And I pulled out a couple more of those, like, really, really fancy agates from the Sherman stuff that I found. Like, that one's got really wicked detail in that face. He's got some little, like, wormhole things going on, too, that are kind of fun. But I like that one. This one's got a big bot on it. And we've looked at some of these before, but...
That's a fatty tumor.
Yeah, I'm building a package, and so... Sorry, I got a little notification I gotta get rid of. I'm building a package, so I pulled out some of these nicer ones. And am contemplating, like, some of these are too small to cut and do anything with, but this one's got amazing chevron patterns in it. So, and then lots of, like, little bloppity bloopity bubbly guys going on that side. So, and one more that I pulled out to look at was this guy. He's got all the little rings and circles and fun stuff happening.
Nice.
Yeah. Some super insane stuff. Like, I'm totally going back there when the snow melts. See what I missed.
Yeah, some good cabbing material, tumbling, all that.
Yeah, everything, right? So, So a couple of the bigger ones, like I say, that I pulled out that I'd like to get to the saw this afternoon. I do still have that weird like gray rock in my saw, and it's lined up to go. I just got to go get her done. I had to swing by the clinic and do some labs today first, so I was like literally walking through the door, and Bear's like, "Go see what Rufo's doing." Here's a piece of common opal that I was showing Rufo last night while we were chatting. And it's one of the nicer pieces I've ever found out here on the prairie. It's really quite blue.
Yeah, that's got some great color.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that piece.
I found very little gemmy opal, but the stuff I did is very blue. I don't know if I ever showed you.
I don't know if I've ever seen your blue opal either, but I definitely would like to if you got nothing else going on over there.
Let's see if I know where it's at.
While he's looking, I see you guys are still chatting about the poo down there, and I love it. It's really, like I say, been an interesting topic for me, a challenge to learn about. And I like a challenge, but I also like to learn, and I like the science part of stuff. So the poo has been very fascinating to me. But Bear and I, again, we were chatting about the different shapes and styles and sizes of poo that you can have. And I told him that my grandpa used to tell me a joke all the time when I was a little girl. And I told my mom this joke this morning too, and she laughed. She's like, "I actually think your grandpa told me that joke too." And it's so ridiculous, but how can I not tell it? My grandparents had chickens and sheep and all kinds of stuff when we were growing up, and we'd go out and take care of the chickens. And my grandpa would ask me all the time, "What's the white stuff on top of chicken poo?" And I would, he'd wait, and then he'd give me the answer. "That's chicken poop too." And I'd laugh so hard every time. And I would, as a kid, try to figure out what is the joke there. Like, what is it? I don't get it. And that's it. That's it. That's all. It's chicken poo too.
This one's not super blue, but it's a gemmy one.
Oh, that is nice.
This is out of Opal Field in Idaho.
Juicy. You found it where? Or is that what you
It's
said?
a private claim in Idaho.
Oh my goodness, I love
I
that.
got access to a private claim. That's not actual opal flash in it.
Ooh, are you sure?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just refraction off of a crack. There's been no fire reported out of that location ever.
I think I have a piece that does that too, and I thought maybe it was some color play.
Yeah. The owner said they've never found any fire, but the cracks do this a lot.
Ah.
Yeah, you can see a little
really
cracks in this
cool.
one. When I freed this, like none of that was cracked or crazed, and this was like a foot deep back in the ash plume. I dug it out, freed it, and after a couple months, it slowly dried out.
Yeah,
But
see, and then that's the thing too. Like on the prairie, we are bone dry out here, and so the opal that I find bone dry, and I leave it bone dry.
yeah, but I've got a couple huge nodules of that.
That's gorgeous stuff. A lot of the stuff that I find is just white or just that kind of like mustard yellow. That one piece of blue is the one piece of blue I have ever found.
Yeah, Utah gets some nice colors: pink, blue, green.
Of course they do, Utah.
This is from that same opal claim. It gets a lot of druzy out there.
Oh, that's neat too.
I'm a sucker.
I'm a sucker for something sparkly.
Yeah, maybe I'll send you a chunk of this. I don't know what the druzy is.
I sent you a piece, remember? I sent you that white piece and it wasn't necessarily druzy. It was like clear bubbles.
Yeah.
Like agate.
Yeah.
Somebody, it might have even been Bear, said that there's a term for that. I'll have to pick his brain about that again later, unless he can throw it into the chat and amaze us all. But
yeah, but I don't know what this druzy is. It grows in the ash tuft in Idaho. I think it's tertiary period ash.
That is cool. I've wondered about like taking my mom over to the Spencer opal mine. Opals are her favorite. I think she'd get a
Yeah.
kick out of finding her own.
So I thought when we met the claim owner and we went to this place, we thought it was Spencer Opal. I didn't know. I thought it was just like a separate claim, same area, opposite side of Idaho.
No kidding, huh?
So we get there and we're like digging for 5, 6 hours. We didn't find any color or flash. And we contacted the claim
Speaking of,
owner and we're like, hey, where are we supposed to dig for the good stuff with color? He's like, are you talking about like that Spencer Opal? And we're like, yeah, isn't this the same area? He's like, no, that's the other side of Idaho.
oh no. Your mom's in the chat. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Sorry, I was on
Speaking
the
of moms.
looking the opposite way of my screen.
And then I want to say, too, that Ozone said that grandpa jokes are even better than dad jokes. Agree. Going way back for that comment, though. But yeah, hi, Mom. Oh, that's cool. I like that, Rufo. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, we still had a good time out digging. Found a lot of good stuff that day.
Sometimes being in the wrong spot is just the right place to be, too. That's a nice
Right.
chunk.
Yeah, look at that wood.
That's cool. And you're going to cut that, right?
I don't know, or sell it. Someone who wants to cut it.
It might be neat cut. Might have that really fanny pattern.
Let's see. Let's check that UV.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh. As that Utah wood likes to do.
That's cool.
Yeah, that might cut nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see what it looks like wet. Ooh, some more detail pops up there.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Little chalcedony veins, like that micro fortification. Oh, I love StreamYard. It was so worth upgrading.
Yeah, that's cool. That's looking sharp.
Oh, I don't know if you joined in time to see this. Big old 14-inch, 5.5-pound tower.
What?
Calcite from Pakistan.
That's pretty cool.
Not a bad deal. I'm asking 150.
No, that's pretty affordable, really. That's cool.
The company that sells these actually sells them for 200 to 220 for this size. But I got a steal.
Yeah, no
I'll
kidding.
pass on that deal. I might take an offer if someone wants to go a little lower just to get it out. Crushed sand from the gizzard.
I know, I was reading that too. Gizzard sands.
What's good, Benzo? All right. Well, let's see what else can I show. Ooh.
That's all Herc stuff back there? No way. Herc's on the right, or my right anyway, and some kind of quartz on the left. And then what's the blue in the back?
Yeah. So this is Arkansas quartz, but there's Herkimer quartz back there.
My gosh.
The blue is the copper sulfite lab-grown crystal. So it is a man-made one.
Okay, yep, my kid's got a piece of that.
Yeah, but it's 20% off today. So 20% off that 65. It's a big chunk of it. They grew it on the lava rock from Italy. So I picked this up in Italy, and what they do is they take a bunch of the lava rock and grow this on it. And they sell it to tourists as volcanic crystals. The place I bought it from said it was all natural volcanic crystals, which I knew was BS, but I bought it anyway.
Seriously, this is like one of the only groups on YouTube which you could chat about poo for almost an hour and it still be an appropriate topic.
Right.
Seriously.
Well, hi and bye, Mom. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, hi and bye to Mom. She's just wanting to say hi. We're glad she did.
Oh, sorry, that's the sound my water bottle makes when I open it.
That's okay.
Boing.
I should run and grab a beverage. I'll be right back.
Okay, I just muted to take a drink.
We got to go see, like, you were showing something with some Sagenetic spray in it. You should grab that again. That was really showing nicely on the StreamYard.
Oh yeah, the cabochon I did.
Yes. I'm going to speak for the crowd and say you should show us that again.
Yeah, it's on my
I think
Discord.
especially Karen was like, hey, bring that back. I could hear her saying, hey.
Yes, so, and to confirm for Karen, this was indeed from Arizona Rockhound Expeditions, AZ. So our friends over there at that channel sent me this. Takes a nice shine on most of it. Some of that material doesn't polish up. But let's do the fun zoom in part. Ready? All that orange and red. Uh-oh, hold on. I have to adjust the light first. Wow.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's a little dusty.
Oh, but the contrast between that blue and that yellow, I'm digging that.
And that one little piece right there in the middle, for some reason that glows super bright in the UV.
What color? Green?
Yeah.
Agate.
It's the only little part with a little fortification or something.
That's cool.
Look at the little white tips on the saginite. Huh, that's weird. Only a few of them have the white tip.
It's cool though. I like it.
And then down here, it looks pretty cool too.
Again, the contrast between the white and the orange is cool. There, I like that as well.
Yeah, and I wish I could get a little closer because right here, that super dark spot, it's really deep, but it's like a bunch of little black snowflakes. I don't know what to call it.
That's a neat piece.
Yeah.
That's a nice little cab.
You might have to get some more of this material from them.
Yeah, you might. Ooh. Yep. Yep, that is really cool.
Having a hard time being still here.
It's all right. We see it.
Yeah, love that. Crazy depth. Oh, if we're going to look at deep pieces. Oh, wait, actually, let's go back. UV. For those who haven't seen it before.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, that one little bright spot.
Yeah.
Not much in the rest of it. Crazy. How about some, what's this one called? Shungite?
This is what?
Shungite, I think, right? Someone here will know.
It's pretty.
It's a specific type of agate.
That is neat.
25, just because it is a rare type. Just a little piece was like $5 before I capped it, just for the little rough.
I don't know if you're getting your money's worth for your time there, but
well, I mean,
I'll let it be.
That's like the prices they would charge for it, not necessarily what I paid. I don't remember if I actually paid for that one or if that was a part of a bundle. I'm pretty bad at keeping tabs on what I pay for.
I don't buy a lot of rocks, so I don't have that trouble. Ooh, that is super cool.
And this one is Beacon Hill.
I like that.
That's another Oregon stunner. You can see it had petroidal like phantoms up in there.
Oh yeah.
Get a little backlight with this one.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I like that material. It's a thunder egg place we went to. Well, they said geode bed, but like everything was thunder eggs.
Yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Forgot the price tag was on there. 30. Little palm stone. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Yeah. I should probably also look at the chat.
There's not a lot going on there. Boot just came in, so we should all say hi to Boot. Hi, Boot.
Hey, Boot. I was just having a little bit of a live sale and hangout. Just doing some Lapidary. Got all the Arkansas quartz and the blue bear all 20% off.
Bear, you and me both, buddy. He says Beacon Hill. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, it's a good one. Hey, Jeff's back. Any luck on the rock hounding, Jeff?
Back.
How did the rock hounding adventure go? This is another one I showed. Another one of my new ones. Brazilian Phantom Amethyst.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Some gothite and hematite. I love the hematite phantoms.
Pretty. That's pretty.
The amethyst isn't super strong in this one, but it's a nice light amethyst. Probably got some UV exposure, lost some of its color.
Bear says, "Well, I'm not sure if he's before or after you actually answered that, or if he missed that answer. But he says, what is that greenish stuff? I missed the answer. You did say it. I missed it on that. On that crystal you were just showing us? There was some little green stuff. What is that?
Oh, yeah. There has been some question if that was malachite.
Okay. And
the thought was
Rat
yes.
Counting, Jeff says that he met up with Kenji this morning and they did a box exchange and they'll be doing an unboxing video this weekend.
Oh,
so
nice.
Stay tuned for that. That's cool.
Yeah, it could just be a small touch of malachite or something.
I'm with you on that one, Bear. I'm not a huge amethyst fan, but I do like that like phantom amethyst where just the tips are purple, or
That is
sometimes it's
the
very
only reason I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an amethyst person either, but that was so cool.
I do like that. That is cool.
There's a big hematite sphere right there.
Yeah, I like the way the color plays right up the ridges of those crystals. That's cool.
But yeah, a few Herkimers and stuff up here too. I don't even know what to show right now.
Yeah, they did exchange boxes, didn't they, Karen? Yes.
Can't wait to see what you got.
Yeah. I love the way that Herc stuff sparkles.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I could show the one I was cleaning when I was live with Tyler. Give y'all a little update. Oops.
Boot says he does like amethyst, although he also has a few phantom amethysts as well.
Scoop the poop out of the way. Scoop the poop.
Slide that crap out of the way, would you?
Yeah. So this is, let's zoom in a little. Boop, boop, boop. Rather adjust my tripod.
I want to read Bear's comment, but I'm afraid I'm going to butcher the crap out of it, so I'm going to leave it alone.
Gothite, pronounced Gertite.
With a German
With
accent.
Accent. It's German. Gertite. It's Gertite. I love me some Gertite.
It does sound very German. It always sound angry.
So this was completely hidden when I started.
That is a chonker.
Yeah, that huge chonker was hidden in there, totally coated by calcite. Mostly finished it up for a video yesterday. And then when I did, I noticed a little point poking out here.
Oh, he's cute.
All that. And there's a couple more tiny ones in there. And a couple around the edges. There's a nice perfect Herc right there. Look at it. Big.
Yep, I see it.
So they just like to grow in the calcite. And that's why I like to take the chunks of calcite and throw them in some vinegar, and then a bunch of little Herkimers just pop out.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. I told the guy up at the mine, I said, you know what? If you want to ship me a bunch of boxes of calcite that you don't want.
For sure. Right? Boot says, do you have any brecciated jasper slabs by chance?
Well, we got this crap, but we don't know what it is.
Vinegar is our friend. I go way beyond vinegar and just stick the muriatic to stuff. And I've always said it too, that I use that muriatic acid like Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I put that crap on everything.
Let me grab my slabs for you.
I'm usually trying to get the scuzz off of things though. Like, for example, this piece of petwood or agate does have that scuzz on it, and that white stuff will dissolve away in acid. I'm not using my acid as often to reveal little hercs and little precious fossils and things that would be destroyed by my acid. So I just full send it straight to the acid.
Right.
Yeah, that's what Ozone just said too. Vinegar is good for our tender bony friends.
Some of that La Riviera plume rooster tail. I love this stuff.
Hey, you older boys, do you want to run to the grocery store? Well, I don't care. Grab some stuff. I'm gonna make some hamburger stew. I need some veg. If I make you a list, will you go? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your
No, you're good.
thing there.
That's
Our
not
store
breccia.
closes soon though, and we need dinner things. Let me make a list really quick, and then I'll jump right back in here with you.
got quite a bit of this blanket jasper, but that's not brecciated. Couple kind of crazy lace. Couple petrified wood that I cut from Utah.
We're
That
doing
looks
a
like
thing
a
over
helmet.
Sorry. I was tired and needed to stretch.
Yep.
Brecciated.
What did you call me about?
Nobody called you out of school, and they were freaking
No,
out. here.
not really, Boot. I'm sorry. Ooh.
I told you all I had a dentist appointment.
When you find those stunners that you forget about in your box.
I told all my classmates multiple times.
Okay, but the administration didn't.
Thought I told her yesterday night.
Little spectralite. Ooh. Pop, pop.
I think that's it. Here, baby, give that to Trev, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, that's pretty. Holy cow, that's pretty.
Yeah, this is a unknown material. It was thought to also be potentially a copperlite.
And John jumped in. Hi, John.
The person who first found it said they weren't sure if it was coprolite, but I think it's just a plumy agate.
It's really different, isn't it? With that big spot up in the top and the big swath down the middle of it. That's neat.
Yeah, and the weird little floaties. But the color, it's got that kind of redness to it. It's meaty.
That is meaty. I like it. Yeah, I've been plumb tickled if I'd have cut something like that.
Some of that Norina from Jeff.
The Odin album is pimpin'.
Ooh, anyone want a slice of pineapple?
Odin album, yes. Mom, can I get soda?
Yes, you can.
Are you going to the store? Yeah.
Bring me back my thing and I'll give you my number. Give me that list. That's cool. What is that, Rufo?
I don't know. There's been a lot of jokes that it's petrified pineapple.
Okay. I buy that
It is-
actually. That's kind of cool.
It's another weird unknown. Let's see. Remember if it has UV. A little bit.
Ooh, taters. Sorry. Put potatoes.
Potatoes? Oh, potatoes. It's okay.
Speaking of the fruits and vegetables of the petrified type, let's have some of those for dinner tonight too.
Right?
Boot says palmwood maybe, or some sponge or similar critter. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. It's got a real organic feel to it, but was it animal or plant life?
Right? It's so pitted. There's such a variation in the colors. It's weird.
Jeff, do you want to get on here and chat with us about what you did?
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out now. Here's that spectralite, but with UV on it. It looks kind of blue. Wait, why'd I put that like? I like how feldspars glow blue and purple. This one pops.
Dang, yes it does. Yes it does. I love when that agate glows green like that.
I know Jeff wants this one.
John says
I
he has
think
a
he said more than
question.
once.
John says
Yep.
he has a question for the group, but just a little bit of my chat screen is chopped off and I can't quite make out what he's getting at
Yeah.
there.
I have a question for the group. Has anyone ever seen or come across a petrified coconut? That's a good question. I personally have not, and I wonder if it's happened. Who is our resident Googler today?
And then Bear was just seeing that UV on that and said, "Holy cow, green and orange! Oh my, for sure, for sure. Oh my." Yeah, I don't know if I would know a petrified coconut if it fell out of the sky and hit me. Bear says there is such a thing.
And yeah, Jeff, no worries. You can definitely jump in. I didn't think to mention it before. I didn't really plan on having guests, but I didn't really have a structure for the show. I just want to go live and hang out, see if anyone wanted to buy anything, which there's been no interest in purchases, so I'm not
But
pushing
I
it.
think I might be interested. I might just have to go crunch some numbers and see about that $30 cab. That thing is freaking gorgeous. Somebody better beat me to it and just spare me the number crunching. Somebody spare me.
Which one was that?
Oh, there was some really pretty stuff in there today, you guys.
Oh, the Beacon Hill.
Yeah, don't.
That
There
one.
you go. I'm writing that down, said Bear. Don't hesitate to let Rufo know if you guys are interested in any of the stuff you see today.
Yeah, I guess let me move some things. We'll show the cabs that are available.
That is
And
one
again,
thing I'm
sorry.
glad about winter. There are no spiders and no mosquitoes right now. Those are cute.
I'm in
Little
California.
roses.
We got all that.
Hey, did you guys have an earthquake on Wednesday night?
Probably. I've felt a few since we've lived here.
Yeah.
Only one that really shook the place, and I got an alert on my phone and I took cover with the dogs. It was a little scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of shook you up. I think I remember a little bit, but I can't judge at all. I'm one of those who's like, I hope I feel an earthquake someday,
Right?
and then I'll probably scare the coprolite right out of me.
As a kid, I wanted it so much, and I loved it in Utah, and it was super rare.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as an adult, I'm just like terrified. I'm like, our whole world could end.
Get
My
right.
job, my life, my home, my car.
I'm sure this is the big one.
Let me pull up my iPad so that I've got the chat here.
Oh my goodness, look at all those gorgeous cabs, you guys.
Coconut wise, I'd say small to medium, says Bear.
There's a pink one and a green one and a red one and a yellow one. Very cool.
Jack's
Very
comfy
cool.
hiding in the bunk now. I see. I missed that.
Yes, and he's scratching his skeeter bitten legs.
So let's see. I pulled off the ones here that Jeff wanted. So everything on this is available except this one. This is mine.
That black and white one there in the middle is calling Karen's name.
Wait, why don't I see Karen's comment?
Oh, she didn't make a comment. I was just commenting for
Oh,
her.
oh.
Yeah, it's calling her name. She's about to feel a disturbance in the force and jump back into the chat and be like, wait a minute. I love that black and white one. Oh, Boot. Now, come on. I like to sing songs. Don't tempt me with stuff like that.
Yeah, Bear. These are all since December. And then I've got another pile over there we were working on today. Like 15 more or so. I've been busy. I got another pile of 50 to start. And I found, oh my gosh. Let me go
There she
show you.
is.
You can look at the cabs while I go grab the lab bin I found the other day.
And Karen in the chat, she rips herself away from the poo rocks to come look at the cabs. And she's looking at the cabs right now and her mind is whirling with ideas. She's looking at that one right there, and she's going, "Ooh, that would play nicely with my orange color palette." And she's looking at that one over there, going, "Ooh, that one would play nicely with my grays and yellows color palette." Sorry, Karen. I'm lovingly teasing you because I know it's true. I love the way Karen does her color palettes too. Like I'm gonna write this down, Bear. I need to get some of those little boxes, those little display boxes, so I can set up some stuff like that. Some boxes. I'm gonna put it on my list, and then I'll look at it later and go, "What the heck did I mean by boxes?"
I set an entire box of slabs, little slablets somewhere here, and I don't know where I put it. Where are you? Not that one. Welcome to my madness.
Oh, I love these though. Every time I look at them, I see one I didn't see before, or I see it in just a little different way than I didn't, you know. Dang, Rufo. Nice variety.
Oh, I found it. This isn't even all of them, but this is everything I never put out on video over the last few months. Oops, hold on, it's got my address. What's easy?
Oh, what a box of awesome is that?
So I've been cutting a lot of little slablets, and I never put out the videos either. I don't know, there's probably 100 pieces in here.
Do you know just by looking back at that table what happened to be the bright red cab next to the turquoise? Bear was asking.
Coral.
Coral. There we go. Nice eye, Bear. The one on the bottom middle is drawing my eye to it with the black in the middle, says Jeff.
So that's an agatized coral.
That is cool.
And then the one bottom middle is just drawing my eye to it with the black in the middle. Oh, the sandstone. I found this in Utah.
That's
This
cool.
was actually a long cylindrical, it was this shape. I hardly changed the shape. And it was a long piece, just weird shape. And it looked like someone rolled a bunch of clay and made like a multicolored clay layer. When I sliced it up, it was just super cool.
And then John said he was talking about the rocks in the box. So I think we got everybody caught up there. If we'll take John back to the box of rocks when we're done looking at the cabs one more quick time. That's awesome.
Yeah. Put the box of rocks up here. Little green slab. That might have been it. Again, I'm just trying to give everyone my address. Okay. There is some chrysocolla in here. You can talk about the
He
chrysocolla.
says it's a green teal slab, question mark. Yeah.
Some, it's not quite high grade, but I think they said this was a medium grade
Ooh, that's
chrysocolla.
pretty. That's really pretty.
Some weird, I don't know what that is on there. That's something carbonized? There's pyrite right there. Huh. Yeah. was gonna eventually make a big oval or something out of that, maybe.
Chrysocolla, is that what you said that is? John said what
I
is?
believe so, yes.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
I got all sorts of fun stuff in here. Slice of granite. But it actually polishes up really nice.
That's
A lot
cool.
of pyrite. It's from the countertop shop.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I
That'd
got a
make a
bunch of
cool
pieces
cab.
to cab.
Yeah, make a really neat cab.
One of Travis's failed lures. That's from 406.
Karen says she's getting up to get herself some tea. Can she get anything else, anybody else, anything while she's up? That's cool. That's definitely Scream in Montana agate. Yeah. Nice find, Travis.
You get such cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nambia sodalite or Namibian, I forget. And cut of something that I cabbed up. Actually, Jeff claimed a cab off of this.
That's a nice piece.
An amethyst variant.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, Tiffany. This one you forget, you have high dollar items in your random cab bins. That's some Tiffany in there though. Purple Tiffany opal veins.
See, I wouldn't know Tiffany again if, it's just not something I find here, not something I'm familiar with.
From my understanding, all that makes it special is its color.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not mistaken, it's a mix of fluorite and opal.
Okay.
So it's a flopal.
It's a
But that's-
flopal.
Yeah, that's hearsay. I haven't done any research. That's just what someone told me.
Thank you, baby. It's a flopal.
If anyone could verify, confirm, or deny that, that'd be great. Maybe I'll do research one day.
Whatever you want to.
It's pretty.
Yeah, this one doesn't have much UV. One of the other ones I have, the purple, has actually some glow to it. Got a bunch of stuff from him. Just reading the chat.
Yeah, me too. Play a game. Name the rough and see if I can remember if I have some.
Okay. I have 3 kinds of Tiffany, and they all look very different.
Oh man, Bear is on the ball today. Fluorite, opal, Bertonite. I don't even know what that is. Quartz and some other stuff too, I think he says.
Okay,
That's
so it was
pretty.
right.
That's a pretty piece.
Yeah, that's a really good turritella.
Are you gonna cab that?
Yeah, that one's going to be a pendant right there.
That's pretty cool. That'd make a cool pendant.
Yeah, I just got to be careful not to grind too deep
Yep.
and get rid of that one.
Yep.
Kevin, Kane's already selling your soda, man.
Would Chris sell the mini green slab in the box, says John.
Chris would potentially sell it.
I always love selling rocks before I cab them. I'm like, there, I saved myself a bunch of work.
Well, he had missed it earlier. I said, if people want to pay, I will cab. Like, you can pay for a cab and I'll do it on the live. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a cool idea.
So there's an option too, John. If you want me to cab it for you live,
Thank you.
we can do that. Or if you just want this piece, we can work that out. I can decide.
He says Vicky would love it. And what would Chris potentially ask price-wise, says John. And John, just to be real clear, is that for him to make you a cab, or are you asking about a piece of rough there, or?
Yeah, the Chrysocolla rough. I want to say I paid like $3 or $4 for that piece.
That's
You
cool.
just want the rough, I could give it to you for maybe a couple dollars extra, maybe like $5 or $6. But you want me to cab it? I don't know. We could work something out. If you want a big cab, we could do like 30, 35, and I'll cab it live.
And
If you want
John,
a big oval like this, the bigger the piece, the longer it takes.
and then John just specified the mini green slab. Are John and Jeff having a fight over the green slab right now? Should we start an auction?
Right? If anything, I think people would fight over this.
I would be fighting over that. That's really cool. That's gonna make a really neat cab. I mean, I do like the blues and the greens and that, all of that too. But I'm a sucker for some fancy lace. And then Jeff said no, he never talked about the green one. What was he talking about?
Maybe he's just saying the idea of having me cab something live.
It's been John the whole time, is what I'm confused. So yeah, John.
We
the
said
mini green-
Vicky would
any-
love that. We got some rough so I can try and make her something.
He says he'll claim it, but you got to agree on the price there. And then he would be your first sale today if you guys came to a conclusion. Icebreaker, just saying.
Yeah, I was just reading. Yeah, you can have that, John. I'll put that off to the side for you.
And Jeff was just simply saying that the Turritella would make a cool cab. Yes. Yes, I agree very much so. Look at that. We broke the ice, you guys. Way to go, John.
Oh, the freebie for the first purchase of the day is a Rockhound for Life pin.
Heck yeah.
It is a purple sky, I'm sorry.
It's
kinda
okay.
supposed to be blue. It's kind of pink purple. I don't know. I like it though.
Our sunsets look like that here.
Right. When you get it, it has a protective layer you want to peel off. See that?
What?
So when you get this, John, peel that little film off, and then it'll look a little better than that. It's just got a protective plastic over it. Hey, a little Rockhound for Life pin for you.
Way cool.
I've got a bag of those. Those are also for sale.
Those are cool.
$2 for the pins and $1 for the sticker or magnet. Drop the prices. They were $2 for the magnet, $1 for the sticker. But it all just helps support the channel. Barely covers the cost of them.
What? The fan service.
Yeah, way cool.
So that's my box that I'll be working on today. If anyone's interested in topaz, let me know because
Like
we got 60 topaz here. Actually, not 50.
that was the fan service.
Son. Thank you.
And their little display cases. That's kind of cool.
Amazing.
I'm dropping it. There we go. Look at all the floating topaz. Anyway, if anyone wants topaz, let me know. We can go through the points or the big chunks.
John says price point on the topaz, please.
Yes. I've got a few examples. On the lower end, we've got some like $6 and $7 pieces. On the higher end, we've got some like $20 to $30 pieces. But I tried to ensure that they were all cheaper than the Crystal Collector or the mine, and they're from the same spot and the same mine that the Crystal Collector went to. So I tried to beat all their prices. There's a really nice one. Honestly, this is one of the biggest steals. So that nice topaz right there is only 25. That's a $45 or $50 piece if you bought it from the mine or like Crystal Collector.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes in a case.
Just don't put it in the window.
Yeah. The UV does fade on these. For example, here's a clear one. This one you can put in the window. It's already faded.
And John says he wants one. Is it that one? You'll have to help me make sure.
Yeah, John.
I got
we've
John
got
and
numbers on
Jeff
them.
confused just a minute ago, so don't let me have the reins.
If you want to claim that big one, that's number 41. You want to claim number 41.
Good.
Hello, Melissa.
That's
Glad that
honestly
you
one of
could
the
join us
best ones.
today.
And hello, Melissa.
And yes, the topaz were calling her name, she said.
Melissa.
And John says, yes, please, for the $25 one, the number 41.
You got it, my friend?
Congratulations, John. That's a beautiful piece.
It is. It is super pretty. Some more slabs here. Anything virtue? Nope. I know Boot was looking. Oh, there's that piece of Utah wood.
Oh, that's pretty.
I was doing a free form on it. It's still got a few scratches. I need to go back and work out. But nice opalized, agatized. Ooh. That stuff's gorgeous. And then pull the light away and get that UV. Then I'll go back to the chat. Look at it.
That's really cool. Lots of different colors in there because there's lots of different stuff in there.
Yeah. Opal
Man,
and
your
chalcedony.
agate down there really glows green. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's the opal.
Oh, is that what is glowing green? That's cool.
Yeah, from this
I've seen it
location.
grow
Oops.
like bright blue. Gosh, that was hard for me to say. Woo!
In fact, let me grab another piece really quick to show you. So out in that location in Utah, the wood has a bit of an orange glow usually, like on the skin and the bark. But then there's halite opal out there.
Mm-hmm. And then John said how much for that one, but I'm not sure if he wasn't talking about the pet wood because I think he got that chat sent before you grabbed that glowy piece there. On the one before he sat it down, he said, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, sorry, John, which one are you talking about? The little one?
You're my boy, Blue.
This was the only other topaz I picked up, if that's the one you mean.
Was it the pet wood or was it another?
Because the last one, the pet wood, that one's not for sale.
On the
Unfortunately, I
lid,
cannot sell any of the pet wood.
And then Melissa
Yeah.
says how much on the little topaz?
This little one is $6. Okay. This is number 23. That is a little Utah topaz that's clear.
I made you buy it.
Was that a phantom?
I'm not feeling getting up.
That's just a crack. Sometimes the little fractures look like phantoms.
I bet this looks good.
Jeff says that Vicky just did a short on a piece of halide opal that they got, and we should all go check that out.
Yeah, we will. But I've also got small colorful ones. That one's got a lot of the matrix on it.
And Melissa says she will claim 23, and can she see more topaz?
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Let's-
Nice claim. It's a sweet little piece.
There's a bigger one. This one got a little dusty from sitting out on the table at my live cell. My actual in-person cell. That chunk is 25. It's got a little twin hanging off of it.
And then John is shaking his fist at the sky and saying, that petwood was the piece. The piece.
I can include a piece of pet wood for free in your box, John. But I cannot sell you any. But I will give you some. It is from BLM land, so I'm only giving it away, trading it, selling it, giving it out to my Patreon members.
Mm-hmm.
Chunk there. Also 25. Some of these, if you're doing it by weight, even for B grade, are still a pretty good deal. This one's super clear. We've got a lot to look through. He's got a little one poking off the top. And if you want me to take these out of the case, I can and show you a little better. One's $10 for number 43. Just gonna stare at yours.
I like that too. Nothing wrong with that.
Got some baby ones.
Oh, the baby ones are cute.
And this one's got a really nice facet to it. This one needs to come out. This one's $5.
It's a gorgeous little piece.
A little bit of that champagne color.
It's pretty.
And for those who don't know, this is the Utah Topaz Mountain topaz. It's the only place in the world that gets that champagne color, is what they call it. Oh, claim for the $5, says Melissa.
Yep.
You got it.
That one. Nice job, Melissa. It's beautiful.
Here's a slightly bigger version of that. Just the tip. Actually, 3 tips. That one's really pretty. That one's only $12. Number 15.
It's got some stuff going on in it. That's beautiful.
Come on.
She'd like that one too. Let us look at it before you take it home and stare at it. Because it is really pretty.
Get the light a little better here. Yeah, we'll sit and admire this one for a sec.
Yeah. And then you can have it all to yourself to stare at.
Oh, what is that? Is that blue?
Ooh, it is like little micro. Oh, buddy.
What? I've never seen that in the Utah Topaz. What?
Have a little blue in your champagne, my dear.
Oh,
It's really pretty.
okay, I'm gonna make a short of this.
You should, so we can all stare at it.
Right. Oh, and look at that rainbow in the bottom. Oh my gosh, this was only $12.
Is it Anxite? I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly. Says John.
I don't know.
You are good at picking him. Wow.
Wow, that'll make a cool short video.
Yes, it will.
That little mystery blue, what are you?
I don't know what Anxite is, so I can't even say it could or couldn't be.
Yeah, I'll try and figure it out to post it for the short.
Yeah.
I'll look up what the mineral, what Mindat and other stuff says out there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, I've got the mine owner's info. I can contact him too.
And
That
she
is a
says,
really
how
good
do I
claim.
pay you? Rufo, your paying options are?
I believe you've paid me before, haven't you? Well, I take Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. If you need it to be a little more official, like with a, what do you call it, an invoice, I can do Square Pay. Yeah. A majority of people just end up saying me friends and family on like PayPal.
Yep, and I've used your Cash App before, so lots of options there. Should she just send you an email or?
Yeah, you're not in our Discord, are you? You can send me
She
an email
is.
to. You are?
She is in the Discord. I've seen her in the Discord before.
Yeah, okay. If you're on Discord, just click my name and send me a message on there and we can chat. In fact, we might have even chatted before on Discord. Yeah. Let's see this little guy.
I mean, I'm sure
Another
she's
little
keeping
point.
track at home too, but that way you guys could agree on a total and whatnot before she sends you a payment.
Yeah, and my shipping's pretty cheap.
And she says
But-
you have chatted and you're both in California. Cool. You guys will get it worked out.
There we go. This one did get sun bleached, so almost no color in there. And that rainbow.
Oh, that rainbow's pretty. And Daniel Plays with Rocks just popped in. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel made it.
Good to see you.
Welcome in. I'm glad you made it while I was still on. Right now, we're looking at some topaz. Oh, whoops, that one was $15. It was number 36 for that tip. Again, I put some killer deals on some of those. A few of them are way cheaper than the others. I did randomly, like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just wanted to throw a few random good deals here and there.
I like to do that too. Especially if I got a good deal. Pass it on along.
Yeah, like I mean, I spent the entire day out there digging, but the effort I put in and everything I got out, I don't know. I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keep trying to remind myself, don't be greedy.
Yeah, me too. I've got plenty. I don't need to be greedy.
Right? Like
Sure.
topaz is expensive.
Boy, you're not joking. And these are some really good prices.
Look at that cluster.
That is
Is
cool.
that calcite? I don't know. That's hard to tell. That's topaz for sure, though.
Yeah, that champagne color. It's so pretty.
It's got key marks in it. There was another crystal there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also got a bunch of big chunks of this, the host. I don't know if people want to try and break out their own topaz. I'll sell some large chunks of the host.
Mm-hmm.
Those are a little bit more of a gamble. Some have visible topaz on the outside, but not all of them. I tried to only bring home stuff that did, though.
You pin it out,
Mhm.
right? And the one.
Right? It's like an autograph. Yes, I picked them myself. Ooh, this one. So this one's a little unique. Okay. Number 52 is $12. I like it a lot because I call it the fingerprint.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I see it. I see the centrifugal circles in there.
Yeah, a little bit of a swirl on the crystal.
That's cool. I'm going to step away for just a quick second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. This one is 20 for number 5. This one I think needs to come out too. It's a pretty nice point. Little hair on there, go away. I like how the matrix gets mixed inside. Crystal just kind of grew around it, and then you get these like bubbly plumes in there. That one's gorgeous. John claims number 5. You got it. Let's see, here's another large piece. Come here, come on. So this one is number 40. It's $20. By the way, when you're looking to open these, this camera doesn't like me. You just push the top and pop it open.
And then when you get a chance, could you go back to Melissa's and let her know the numbers and the prices on the 3 that she'd claimed?
Yep.
Gosh,
Now,
that's
what is
pretty.
that? Does that look like a metallic?
It kind of does. A little tooth. Little point.
Right? How weird.
Yeah. That's a deep stone. It's pretty.
A little more of that black stuff right down there.
Mm-hmm. And
Strange.
then Boot was back on the blue stuff. Let's see. There was another comment there. Could the blue topaz fade, or is it something on the champagne?
Yeah, I don't know, because it looked like a totally separate piece. Speaking of blue, blue piece of crystal there.
Yeah, I don't know either. Sure neat, though.
So the ones you claimed. Those are yours there, Melissa. Number 15, 22, and 23. 12, 5, and 6, respectively. Side of the case, again, a little dusty. You can wipe them off. I recommend taking the specimen out and then wiping it, just so you don't accidentally tear it or anything. Oh, goodness. I just got a terrifying notification. Go away.
And then John says, are topaz found with dendrites?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like magnesium dendrites or whatever. I don't know. I can't say I found any Utah topaz with like black dendrites growing in them.
And then one more question there with Melissa. She has a gem tester. Can she use it to see what the blue is?
Yes and no. It can narrow down the hardness for you, but I wouldn't on a specimen like that. You might end up popping it off. Like by pressing on it, you might chip it off the specimen and it might fall off because that stuff's pretty delicate. So I don't know that I'd do that.
That's a good answer.
But I will definitely see if I can find out for you.
And again,
See if we
he's
can't narrow it
gonna
down.
He's gonna make a video of your rock because that's cool. And then he, like you said too, can get in touch with the mine owner and see if they have any more information on that. They may know, and we might not have to squish it.
Yeah, because they had a couple colors of a few of the crystals, and they might be well aware of what it is.
Right, right.
Nice, another clear tip there. I did not realize topaz could get a conchoidal fracture. Huh.
I didn't either. Thank you.
This one I already marked down. Currently marked it to $9. Definitely more than that. Worth more. Ooh, here's a fun one. This one is number 34 for 25. I rounded most of them down. I was like, oh, this is a $27 crystal. I was like, we'll just round that down. I like those 5s and 0s. Oh, my sweaty fingers are making it look fogged. Should have put on my display gloves for this. I love the optical illusion effect, or duplicates and triples stuff. Like at the top there, it looks like one of those optical illusion posters.
Ooh, it does.
The repeated fractals.
That's cool.
And up top there, you can just barely see those weird inclusions. And what happens sometimes is you get little topaz inside the topaz. So those look like they could be little individual crystals.
Ooh, I see it in there. Yep.
Inside the topaz. Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
actually the matrix, all this, you look really close, is a bunch of tiny topaz druzy.
Yeah, super neat.
Rocks are so fun.
I just realized I haven't pushed the button yet. The
What button?
likey like button. What am I
Oh
doing?
no!
I know.
Do you
How is
not
it?
like my stream?
I know. Like, come on. I want YouTube to promote this to everyone. Why am I not helping the algorithm here?
Another nice point there. I don't remember if we showed this one. Case lucky number 7. 15. That's got a nice color too. Let me grab a piece of topaz. For those who don't know, I'm going to show it in the UV. I think this piece might have a little. Ooh, let me actually. Here's a nice display chunker.
Don't be like me. Don't forget to hit the button.
Oh, it's got a big, pretty crystal in there.
There. Yeah, push. Me too, Daniel. Thank you.
This is what the host looks like that we mine it out of. We just break these rocks up, looking for little cavities, and they just pop on out of there. But without damaging this one, let's see if this has any UV. So what's fun about the Utah topaz is they are UV reactive. Maybe in there a little. Not much. Can I find one that doesn't matter?
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever gives them their color makes them UV reactive as well. Because when they're clear, like this one, they're no longer UV reactive.
Sure, that makes
They're
sense.
no UV. But let me choose one. Color. All right, buddy. Sorry, you're getting blasted with UV.
That's okay.
It's already a heavily discounted one, so this chunk that is $15 would be like, I think it was like a 22 to 24 for the carat weight. But let's see the UV. This one doesn't have a ton, but it's got a little bit of glow there.
Yeah, it does.
But some of them get orange. Yeah, I'm just going to end up showing topaz unless anyone else has any other things they want to look at. Actually, here's a better question. Does anyone want any more topaz? Or should I move on?
I like that. That was a good way of wording that.
Danielle plays with rock. You weren't here earlier. I was showing off the calves. I didn't number them today, but we can always play the Where's Waldo game. If you see a cab you like, we can try and
Right.
pick it out. And then we've also got, that big old tower. Big old 14-inch calcite. And some Arkansas quartz towers and points for sale. Little clusters. Look. Little delay there.
And Melissa says she's good on topaz for now.
And let's see.
That's
Catch up with
just
chat.
one of several answers, though. But yeah, I don't know if Melissa was here in time to see the cabs either. So that's probably a good idea to kind of come back and see some of the Arkansas stuff, the cabs.
Yeah, I didn't even really show the Arkansas quartz, but that's
No,
all
we
20% off.
Yeah, briefly brushed over them. And John says we can move on. My addiction fix has been taken care of. Oh,
Oh, why is my phone vibrating? Go away. People chatting in Discord. You should be in here, not Discord.
right? What are you doing over there? Get over here.
Oh, it's those new people. I don't know that they're really YouTubers. We got like 6 new people in my Discord recently. I don't know where they all came from, but they came in as a group.
Cool.
They said they were in another geology server that was full of not so fun people.
Aw, that's a bummer.
Or like people who are just party poopers. And,
Yeah, that's a bummer.
yeah, it's a question. What is this rock? It's like, oh, how do you not know? You're dumb.
Yeah, that's no fun.
That's not the atmosphere we want.
No. Is that a Petwood cab near the center, just below the huge round center cab? Oh, I think I see which one you're talking about.
If you mean this, no.
Right. I would think that was the one he was talking about. And then Melissa says too, what is the 6-sided cab near the middle? So when we get done with that, we'll have to find
the
that.
Peristirate.
Yeah.
So this one is the La Riviera Rooster Tail. I just showed a slab of this a few minutes ago.
In my opinion, John, that's prettier than Petwood.
Got a little
That's just my
druzy
opinion.
pocket.
And then one more time,
$20.
say, what is it, he said?
This is La Riviera Rooster Tail.
And then what did it say, 20 on the back?
Yep.
claim, says John. Good job, John.
You got it. It's a nice double-sided one for wrapping.
Yeah, I don't know how you could not jump all over that.
That's just really cool, those plumes in there.
If you do something with that, John, post it in the Discord so we can see.
Yes.
For sure. That's a neat little cab.
Let's see. Price sticker messes up the UV, but
Oh,
not bad.
so plumey.
Show a little bit of the UV, but it's kind of, some of that's false from the sticker. This one really doesn't have much UV at all. That is in your pile, John. And then the Peristirite cab. Oh, come on. Look at that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Similar to Moonstone, same family. That one is 25. So first dibs to Melissa on that one. If she passes up, that's open to anyone. This is the same as these right here. It's all that same material. It can get rainbows.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, and that's what makes Peristirite a little different than Moonstone. And those metallic little inclusions.
Really cool. Any
Yeah, that
rough
one's a
of?
fun material.
Ooh, it says, do you have any rough of that material?
I have a little bit left. I gave a lot of it away. I gave like 15 pounds of this stuff away. This one doesn't have much blue. Baby rainbow.
Still pretty. Oh, yeah, we are seeing some of it. Yeah.
That one's got a little more. $10 each for those. 25 for the big rainbowy one.
John's got me laughing. He says he'll be right back. He has to go find his tea since Karen never came back with it. Oh, Victoria's
Hello,
jumping.
Victoria.
Hi, Vicky.
Oh, I see. Melissa said can't afford it. Okay.
Yep.
I'll go as low as 20 today. But no
Tempting.
pressure. You can still say no.
And then if you've got any of that rough, I think, like I say, Boot was interested in the rough there.
Yeah, I think I've only got a couple.
I know the answer was
pieces
maybe,
stashed away
but
somewhere. I'll have to go pull them out.
that's
I mean,
cool.
I know-
What is that? Is that same material?
No, that's blue lace from Africa.
Okay. Yeah,
That's African blue lace with a live edge.
I like the rough top. That's cool.
Yeah, that one's 25. The blue lace has a little UV.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sticker showing through.
Mm-hmm.
Those stickers are so deceiving on some of the pieces. Some of these I'm selling as little pairs.
Jeff said he called Vicky to get her here.
Well,
Way to go, Jeff.
welcome in, Vicky.
Yeah, she should be seeing this.
There's a little pair of dendritic opal agates.
Those are cool.
The pair is only $10.
I don't think you're getting your time paid for there.
I'm
You
not.
might be getting
I'm
your
giving these
material
away.
paid for, but you're giving your time away.
I am. Look at that. Look at those. What are those?
Those are pretty.
Or here we got a little, I don't know if you want to call it a yin yang almost, but a little carnelian. That micro banding.
Yeah.
Don't mind all the fingerprintiness, but then some zebra.
That's a nice
zebra
little
jasper.
pair.
That pair is also $10. It's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone doesn't take these, I'm going to start making them into like rings and earrings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't need more hobbies, but man, the silver work is calling my name.
Right? These are perfect for silver work.
I know. I know. Those are beautiful.
Ooh, here's some more of that peristerite.
Oh, that's stunning. I actually like that piece more than the littler one. Or the bigger one, I mean. Gosh.
Yeah. I like this one quite a bit.
That's got some nice color to it.
This one make a nice ring or pendant accent.
Smaller.
One's
I
$10.
like pendants sometimes smaller. That's beautiful.
Yeah, $10 for the good flash in that one.
Claim number 2, which was number 2, Vicky. What is that?
Oh, because it said 2 pair. But they all said that. These all said 2 pair.
So we've got to get her to get specific for us.
Okay.
The yin and yang, the triangle dendritic agates, or the jasper cabs.
Yeah, yin and yang, dendrites, or jaspers.
And then Jeff says she wanted the tourmalated quartz. We should put a little thing. I'm going to put a thing in the chat. And we'll get everybody caught up. Refresh, everybody.
Triangles, gotcha.
There we go. The triangles, she said, yeah.
Make a pile for Jeff and Vicky.
Got everybody at the same time now, I think. See, Jeff, I did it earlier. Got you and John confused. That's okay. As long as we're all specific, we'll get it all straightened out in the end.
Yeah, no worries, Jeff. It's a nice little dendritic, opalitic agate. I'm working on 2 big pieces of that too right now.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, here's another little one. Another pair.
That's
the dog hair stick to these stickers.
Uh-huh.
It was not the best way to do it. Wow, did I really do $8?
Right? He's giving it away, you guys.
Oh, these darn little hairs though. Now the way the light comes through these.
I know that little triangle guy, he is, oh my goodness, you had to do that, didn't you? I'm going to step away really quick. I'm going to go turn my burger in the microwave. I just set it for one more round of defrost. Somebody spare me. Jenny, help me. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, yes. Let's see what you're looking at there, Jenny. That's not a bad piece. Nice cab, nice little bezel to set it. Very thin back, as much as I could. That one's only 15. Or there's the straight varicose looking one, or varicite. That one took a pretty good shine. Got a few other turquoise ones here, and the red coral. Some Larimar. Larimar prices are going way up. I was just talking to someone in the Dominican Republic. I got their information when I was down there, and they said, yeah, contact me anytime. I can send you, like, ship you boxes of Larimar. And her prices have almost doubled since I was down there. Woo! Congrats, Jenny. The person never messaged JNV, so you won the runner-up. Woohoo!
Way to go,
I'm still
Jenny.
waiting on my package. I don't know if you already sent it, Jeff. It says I got a package coming tomorrow. I don't know if that's from you or someone else. Only like 2 or 3 people out there have my home address, and it says it's coming to my home, so. Yeah, John, I actually decided to stop charging extra for the dog hair.
Oh.
Now I only charge extra if it's cat hair because I don't have a cat. So it's a lot of effort for me to get it.
Yeah, Karen, John was upset that you forgot to come back with his coffee. Just kidding. Glad you're back, Karen. Yeah,
Welcome back, Karen.
Here.
Yeah, we were looking at Topaz for a while, and Melissa and John bought some Topaz.
A couple of cabs.
In fact, I just realized there's a Topaz sitting on the ground here. Fell out of its case.
Oh no.
And Melissa and John and anyone else who decides to make a purchase, expect some little extra goodies. At least some
Cool.
Utah petrified wood.
Cool.
Oh, no worries, Vicky. If y'all haven't sent it, I'm not worried at all. I just want to make sure it wasn't lost in the mail.
Yeah.
As you've seen, I've got a lot of rocks.
Let me tell you guys a little story. A meteorite buddy of mine got a notification from the post office that his package had been disposed of.
What?
By the post office.
Why?
And then he got a notification from the post office that his postal carriage van had caught fire and burned to the ground, and they were unable to salvage and so they were like, sorry, been disposed of by the post office. Please start your refund claims now.
What was that in it?
A meteorite, but thankfully it wasn't anything terribly unreplaceable.
A meteorite isn't burnable.
Well, but get it out of the
But they're not,
son.
Yeah, they're not going to find the package and find out who it goes to.
Yeah. Oh my God, I would have just cried though. Oh. So yeah, you want to make sure that your package wasn't on that van.
Yeah. And that is why I insure most of my packages that go out if they're like over, maybe anything I can't replace.
Yep.
Like a rare material or anything over $50 or something, I usually put insurance on it.
Yep. Good idea.
It's whatever, $1 extra to get $100 insurance. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Mom, did you use the bathroom last?
I don't know.
The dog hair costs me in dead vacuums. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, just to show. So not only were those bins full of the quartz, but I've got this guy full of the quartz, all 20% off. Clusters from Arkansas, Mount Ida. And that's not all of it. Also got a thing here full of it. Ooh, and some, anyone want some ammonites today? Who's interested in ammonites? Where's my fossil people? They come with a little info card.
It's even
Let's
more
have a
nerve-
reading. I'll bring the mic closer.
Oh my
Nope,
goodness.
just kidding. It doesn't reach.
Karen says that Daniel's coffee was on that UPS truck. At least
Oh,
it's
no.
hot, but it's gone. You guys are so funny.
All right, so we got
Yes,
some
those
ammonite.
are gorgeous.
Ammonites with ammonite. Let's have a little reading here. Ooh. Parasphyctes? Parasphincter? I don't know. Anyway.
Careful, Rufo.
Ammonites lived 65 to 395 million years ago. Although ammonites are now extinct, they have a relative called the nautilus that lives today in ocean waters of the South Pacific. Ammonites were mollusks of the class Cephalopoda. The best known feature of the cephalopod is its many arms and tentacles. Most had 8 or 10 arms and tentacles, but today's nautilus has about 90.
Holy
Wow.
cow. I did not know that.
Right? The coiled shell served as a protection and enabled the ammonite to regulate pressure for varying water depths. Chambers were formed in the shell by the ammonites as it grew in size. That I did know. I just watched a PBS special from Eons on that.
Cool.
This ammonite was fossilized in part by opal, which is a form of quartz composed of high percentage of water, usually 9% or less. When held to certain angles of light, a play of color can be seen in the opal caused by light diffraction from a structure of silica spheres within the opal. Origin, Madagascar.
Cool.
Chocolate-covered starfish.
Yeah, boot.
And the hot dog flavored water.
Yeah, exactly. You guys. Those are beautiful. Let's stay focused. Oh,
I love the sutures.
I do too. And like the color play. The combination is just too cool.
Yeah, not all of them have a lot of color, but there's at least a little in most of them.
Is there a price point for these just in case someone's interested, or maybe they didn't know they were interested until they knew they could afford them, or?
Oh yeah, these little guys are just $6 a piece. I'm kind of doing a deal on them.
Cool.
Before they kind of ranged from $5 to like $12 a piece, but that one's really cool.
That is cool. I like that a lot. It's gemmy.
Yeah, that one reminds me of Oregon Fire Opal.
Congratulations, Vicky.
Wow.
I
Nice.
know.
Come on. That one's good.
It's got a lot of opal play to it. Not as gemmy as the last one, but it's got that nice ammonite.
Yeah, that amylite opal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the sutures underneath.
John would like to claim the last one you held.
Yes.
That gemmy, sutury one.
Nope. This one.
I believe that's the one. Nice
That's
job,
the
John. Nice,
And
nice.
it's got a little bit of the opal shimmer in there.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations, John. That's a cool piece. Again, if you do something with these, let us know in the Discord.
Yes, please.
That's pretty. I like that one.
Ooh. That one's got some play up there.
Oh my God, that red.
Oh. Yeah. My lights are just being right in the way of that red. That one's got good color in it though.
It's got really good color in it.
bet in the sunlight this one is stunning.
Claim, says Melissa. Good job, Melissa. I was biting
got
my
it.
tongue over here. Yeah, very cool. Wait, Vicky, did you claim it? Sorry. Did she?
Oh, wait.
Let me make sure. I don't think so. No, was going to, but you can, she said. Okay.
Oh, no, she said Shane John. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got
Yep.
some good color play, but isn't the prettiest. It looks like it got bit up.
It does a little, or smooshed in its existence, yes.
And then the last one here has got really good sutures. A little gemminess to it. Can't find the color. A little bit.
That's a nice one though. Look at all the sutures in that. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
We have a black line going down the middle. That's interesting.
It is cool. Completely bisects that.
Huh.
Just bought those.
Vicky wants that last one. You got it.
Yep, I see that. John, I don't think you're hurting anybody's feelings. I think all is well so far.
The question is where did I just put Vicky's? There it is.
Is that some kind of nervous tick you got or something?
So yeah, I will give you each one of these cards with it.
Yeah.
I got oh, that's for the dinosaur bone.
This, so like, dude, why are you doing that? Dude, that's a nervous tick. You have a nervous system tick that makes you pause.
Yeah, these ones. Okay. Give you a little card just so you don't forget and you have the info. All right, let me grab my stickers. And the magnets. Just to throw it out there, I'm going to add in a sticker for everyone who purchased today. So you get one of the Rockhound for Life stickers. But if you would like to add on a magnet for $1 or one of the pins, let me know. I guess it would really only be Vicky and Melissa, the only ones who thought stuff, if they'd want to add them on. But otherwise, I'll give you all a sticker. Oop. All the naps. Nappiness, oh, I see. Oh my gosh, Boot. That's...
No way, Boot.
Oh.
And
That's
then Vicky says, can she see the deep red teardrop ones again?
Yeah.
Above the blue lace?
All of this I carved and polished. No work from anyone else here. And then same with my actual artwork that I sell, which I haven't shown today, but got my like owls and my prints that I do. Okay. So. These ones. Oh, these. Aha. It's a heart, kind of. Oh, that's got some of the wax on there. Go away.
Little
That's
buffer
not pretty
compound
wax
on there. Those are pretty.
Yeah, I could wrap it like a heart, or have it two halves of the heart, and two people could kind of That'd be
Oh, they could be heart buddies, rock
And
buddies.
it's $30 for the pair. And there's still some green wax that needs to be scraped off that one. I rushed to get this one up on my in-person sale, so I kind of didn't get all the wax off before I threw it on my table, but I can peel it off before I ship it out. But $30 for the little butt rock.
I like it. Vicky says she will claim that.
Claim, you got it.
And the wax is free, says Boot. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Vicky, you've seen my owls. Let's see. These ones here. I'm pretty sure, I feel like you might even have one. Yeah, that's my owl print. Oh, I've got my mountains.
She said yes, she's got one, yeah. I've seen those before, but I don't have one. I might have to consider that.
Yeah, I've been, it's kind of interesting. I've been letting people pay what they want for them. I just kind of like, this is my art, you know, cost me a couple dollars in supplies. Each one of those, it's like $1 worth of paper because it is not cheap paper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the ink is a little bit, you know, and I've just asked people, whatever you feel like you want to support me. And I've had people give me $15. I've had people give me $50
Mm-hmm.
for those owls. So I just kind of ask people, pay what you feel is fair.
I like that.
These.
Now, maybe when my name gets big one day and I'm up in a art museum, then we can change the price point.
Right? No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Somebody says, I don't have ADHD, I have CRS. Which stands for can't remember stuff. Oh. Yep, come stage.
Oh, what else? A little bit of petrified wood. A few flatlets. Anyone want serpentinite?
I don't even know what that is, so you probably better show me.
Variation of serpentine.
Okay, okay. And then we can all say, remember when Chris used to let us pay what we wanted for his artwork? No kidding, huh?
No, somehow we got a piece of leopard in here. What that is. Oh, that doesn't belong here. Well, leopard for $3. Then some serpentine slabs. People like that green. 6, 8, 8. Sold by weight. I know some people like the green.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Oh, or some of that.
Claim green slab. Which one, Boot?
A little bit of bubble gum.
Would you like to see the screen that's not really made?
And we got the 6, the 8, or the second 8. The first 8 is an end cut. Sorry, that might help inform decisions. End cut,
Sure.
good for display. Slab, good for working pieces.
I'm going to
And slab.
Alright, see ya. Alright, see ya.
I'm gonna assume Boot wants the slab. Just recently purchased some Pakistani serpentine crystals. The first one there, boot for $8 with the slab. You got it. $8 slab, perfect. Jenny. Let me rewind to Jenny. Did you want that leopard? You said leopard and serpents. Or were you just saying for fun, leopards and serpents? If you want one of these, let me know. But then the bubble gum also to boot. So we got these two to boot. Okay, I kind of thought so, Jenny. I just wanted to check. This one I know Jeff was eyeballing. Wasn't sure if I was gonna refill it or not, but come on. Flower onyx.
That's really cool. I like that.
Oh, hold on. What's going on?
We switched
I
screens.
think auto switch cameras. I disconnected for a sec.
You could make some super cool cabs out of that.
Yeah. I believe Jeff had wanted this. He said he was debating it, so. Love, he says. Oh, nice, Boo. I think this is maybe even from the same rock, the same slabs, that bubblegum. Jeff, with your discount, 20. With your Patreon discount. And here we've got a one side polished mookite. It's a brown mookite. $4. Just get it on. You got it, Jeff. I'll pop that in there. Oh, her battery died. That's what happened. I was like, where'd Allison go? We lost Allison. Yeah, she was just frozen there for a moment. I was wondering what happened as well. Yeah, you got it, Jeff. This is the flowering tube onyx. And I actually don't know if this stuff has UV. It does. Oh boy, does it. Oh man. Oh, that is awesome. That stuff is so cool. Come on, focus. I think I'm going to need to charge my UV after this. So John, not John, Jeff claimed that one, the 2 agate. It was 25, but he's my top Patreon, so he gets a little discount. That is the only piece that I have, yes. Unfortunately, no more of the flowering tube onyx. Oh, sorry, Jenny, I did see your question. I'm not positive if it's a dolomite. I feel like he called it a bubblegum marble, but it's not that hard. That is one of the ones I had from Gene. A few of these slabs were actually resells that were ones that were claimed and actually didn't go to their home. For lack of better words, the person wasn't able to pay, and we decided it's time they need to get resold. And either needed to ship Gene his rocks back, or we need to try and sell some. And I can find out if he can get more, Jeff. Yeah. I think he said, I want to say he got that from one of the rock shops in southern Utah. But he could have gotten that in a trade with someone. So, let's see what else. I'm actually kind of surprised no one to jump on the aragonite, being that these ones are only $5 a piece. They're so cool. That one's got a heart. Kind of. Boot wants that one. You got it. That first one I had. Boots pile. Boot. Boots pile. No worries, John. Thanks for hanging out. I will send you a message. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you claiming stuff as well. This one's not as shiny. Very dull crystals. And some white ones. All right. I apologize. Unfortunately, Allison's not here anymore to keep company, but I'm going to mute for just a moment and have a quick bio break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And yes, I washed my hands. Don't worry. You should have seen the amount of dirt that came off from handling all these rocks today. All right. Let's see. And here we are, says Daniel. Works well to have two people on the live. It really does. It's nice when I step away to have that extra person there. So, quick question for y'all. Is there anything anyone is after in particular? Whether it be more topaz, for those who didn't get a chance to grab some topaz, some Herkimer diamonds, Arkansas quartz, cabochons, aragonite, whatever I've shown today. Got a fair bit of goodies here. And the more you get, the more freebies I'll be throwing in there. I'm gonna say the more freebies I'll find, but I mean, yeah, I guess I could find them to throw them in your bin. Dirty hands, always, always. Wow, we are about 3.5 hours into this. 3 hours and 23 minutes. That's a pretty long live. Any Gary Green? I have one personal slab and two little pieces I was gonna wear. Yeah. Okay, here's the Gary Green I've got. It has got some chunks out of it. This slab is 6. Few fractures. Just so you see a couple little fractures in it, but still some stuff to work. Then I've got this end piece, good for a display, but it is an end chuck. Oh, my thing's yelling at me, low battery. Come on. Yeah, display piece and one cabbable slab. Oh, why did that close? Sorry, my chat just closed on my iPad here. Yes, you do have this sister to these. These are from the same you got. It's from actually this guy here. That's what it looks like polished up. Takes a nice polish. I don't recall if there's UV in this. No, just the saw oil. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. That's why I also wanted to be polishing today, so that we have multiple forms of entertainment. That's why I had the flat lap set up here. We were doing that bit earlier. Daniel, yes. Lapidary Dave still supports or is sponsored by Diamond Pacific. Not all of his videos does he mention it, but a lot of his recent ones he still talked about it. Well, Allison, actually, my battery warning was for this, for my headset. But once the headset turns off, we get a horrible echo between the cameras and the mic. It keeps yelling in my ear, low battery, please charge. Scroll up, make sure I didn't miss anything. Wait, Jeff, you were on the phone with Lapidary Dave? What for? You got me curious. Did you buy from him? I'm still a little bummed. He was not feeling 100%, and I got to meet him for like a whole 30 seconds at Denver, and he had to go on his way. He's like, I'm just not feeling good today, man. I'm sorry. It's like, no. I was so excited to meet him. I was hoping to get in chat for a while and like sit and talk, but another day, another time. Oh, Diamond Pacific's only 2 hours from you? Nice. That would be a problem for me. There's a handful of lapidary tools I keep putting into shopping carts and not checking out, and I just so many little things I want. There's never enough tools. You can always have more lapidary tools. All right, I'll ask only one more time. I'm not pushing, I'm not bugging, but just to make sure, if there's nothing else anyone wants to see, I'm gonna leave the sale table alone and probably wrap it up. But if anyone does want to see anything, it'll be the last call. Just let me know. Otherwise, I think as far as this week, I'll see if Tyler wants to do another live this weekend. Maybe we can get some guests on and do a Lapidary Lounge podcast because it's been a while since we did an actual episode of that. The Titan. What is the Titan? I can't picture what the Titan is. You'll have to show me that, Jeff. I'm assuming it's just their large model. Start packing some of these little things away, like little ammonite. Got quite a bit to clean up here tonight before my partner gets home. In fact, she should be getting off work right now and on her way home, so pretty good time to wrap it up. Yeah, Jenny, I hope we can at least get a handful in here. It would be fun as long as everyone can, I guess, try and raise their hand to talk and not just talk over each other. It could get a little crazy, but I think it could be a lot of fun. People could just make a point to mute when they're not chatting. Gonna go with the CB8. Yeah, I don't even know what all we can do. Let's see. Oh, I can create banners now. We can do, I don't know. I paid to upgrade, so I can edit the layout. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot I've never even pushed. I don't know what they do. New layout, edit layout. I'll mess around with those. Looks like you can move your camera exactly as you want. Oh, can I put this camera over the other one in the corner? Wait, can we do this? No. Cinema layout. What's that do? Picture in picture? That should be picture in picture. Nah, I don't know. We'll figure this out. There's a lot of buttons to learn. The big thing is I figured out my microphone issue. While I was live with Tyler, I did not have this mic that I'm using right now, which is a much better sound quality. I'm sure some of you can tell. But I was blaming the microphone from Amazon, but unfortunately, I think I have to blame my USB outputs on my laptop. it does seem that the two outputs I was trying to use actually don't produce enough power or provide enough power to power up the microphone. However, they do allow my webcam to work. So the webcam is currently plugged into the outlet that was not enough to power the mic. So I just always have to remember webcam on the right, mic on the left, and we'll be good. It's a gaming laptop with 3 USB outlets, but it seems only one can handle my mic. Yeah, shims. Not that you can see my flat lap at the moment, but every once in a while I do the same. I put something under the back right there just to lift it up a touch, help it push forward and drain, because even when I use a level and I actually set my flat lap up completely level, the water does not drain properly. So I find maybe even just a centimeter up in the back is enough to help that water pull forward and drain. If I could give one recommendation to their next model of the flat lap, it would be to somehow have the tray in there actually come down to an angle to the corner where it drains. This art behind me? No, that was a Home Goods purchase, TJ Maxx. We liked that one. I think that's where we got it. It's actually a 2-part piece. We're gonna hang all our art this week. We've been pretty lazy since we moved in and haven't had a chance to hang all of our art. But you can see how they meet up in the middle there. Now, my biggest art, well, I guess not quite that big. Oh. My microphone just turned off and it started yelling at me. Oh, and it turned my other camera back on when it did that. Well, that was weird. Man, there's some ghosts in this system. That's weird. Let's see. Can you hear me though? I don't know. I assume y'all can still hear me because this mic's on. It's only the other one that shut off. That was strange. Do they UV? You know, that's not a bad question, Boot. Let's see. A little bit. Oh, goodness, Boot. Gross. No, it's not earwax. Oh. Well, if anyone else has anything they want to share, upcoming plans, Karen, if you want to share whatever you've got coming up, are y'all doing a podcast tomorrow or are you doing a live? Because, wait, what's today? It's Thursday. Yeah, are you doing a live tomorrow, Karen, or should we expect a podcast episode? And secondly, when are we going to get together and talk about Lisa's Herkimers? Because I think that's probably one of the most next important things on my list. I wanted to do it when she got them, but I think we should get together, get you, myself, Kurt. Whoa. There's that other microphone just turned on. The other speaker just kicked on really loud. That was strange. um, but yeah, get Jared from Currently Rock Hounding, Kurt, Not a lot of people donated, but those that did give and help contribute, we'll get them in and on a live and talking about Lisa's Herkimers and show those off. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a premiere and then your Friday night live. Awesome. Cool. I thought it was your week to do the live and not the podcast. And for those who don't know, I mean, those lurking and not in the chat, because everyone in the chat knows. But if you're watching this and you've made it through this far of a lot of dead silence of me just staring at the chat, thank you for watching. Be sure to go check out the Discords. We have 2 of them. I have the Lapidary Lounge, which you can find by Googling Lapidary Lounge Discord. And we can get you an invite to the Rockhound Podcast Discord as well if you're interested and you watch them also. So yeah, get in the Discords. It is the best way to communicate with all of us that actually use the Discord, I should say, not all of us. But it is a great way to stay in touch with us. Great way to get receipts and invoices from me. I use Discord more than anything. It's a lot easier to check than my email. It's just like texting or Facebook Messenger. You get instant notifications. Let's see. Can I let that link show? Oh yeah, you can post links because you're a moderator. Haha, I don't have to make it show. I was thinking I had to allow that for some reason. It's been a minute since I've done this and I forget how it works. Yeah, thank you. Thank you as well, Karen. Appreciate you hanging out, giving some input on things. Appreciate anyone who honestly hangs out and actually chats in the lives, and people who don't chat and just watch. Appreciate you as well. But really like the interaction in the community and all the fun that we have in the chat. So if you're feeling shy, don't feel shy. Next time, come join in the chat. If you've been on the edge of like, do I want to talk to these random internet people? You don't have to give us your life story or tell us anything about you, but you can jump in and talk about rocks and kind of BS as you saw us do today, whether it be about topaz, crystals, cabs, and slabs, or potential dino poop. We're all here for rocks and the fun and love of it. So appreciate y'all hanging out. I don't know if you heard the train there. Oh, that thing's such a bugger. Some days when I'm trying to record, I'm always cutting out parts with the train really loud in the background. And Allison, thank you so much for your help today. I appreciate you being on the show. I've already got another box I'm putting together for you, but we'll have to include a little topaz and something for you as well for helping me out today, as it was greatly appreciated. As Karen just said too, yeah, thanks for being on the show, Allison. Yeah, and thanks for dropping in, Daniel. I know you said you were pretty busy today, but glad you made it in. And Rocky Mountain still lurking. Hey, he's been here, just quiet for a while. Is it poop? That was the question of the day. Is it poop? I'm going to leave you with that to ponder and think about until we meet again. Is it poop? See y'all. Have a good one.